Hey guys, it's Skywalker, and it's double XP weekend on Star Wars Battlefront. And I'm starting up a new series titled Kill-Death Ratio. In this series, I'll discuss all things related to increasing your enjoyment of video games by performing better. I previously focused on the starfighters, but this series will focus on all aspects of games, and will eventually include games besides Battlefront. Today, I jumped in a game of Walker's Assault on Endor as the Imperials, where we actually pulled out a win, and I thought I'd make this video to share some ideas that you can try to score wins on this rebel-dominated map. Now, I don't score extremely well or get a high kill-death ratio, but I do get on the objective and get the most uplinks defended award at the end. Anyways, speaking of double XP weekend, get on and start hoarding your credits, because you're going to need them. I think the most important thing to do on Endor is to run Scan Pulse and spam the living daylights out of it. I go through like 50 charges in this round, so that's 3,400 credits right there. Put it in your loadout because it gives you a huge advantage in this close quarters infantry centric map. I also think that the E11 is the best blaster to use on this map because it's one of the few blasters that are just as effective with and without explosive shot, and is effective at long range and close quarters. I keep two loadouts, one with a jetpack and one without. A loadout without a jetpack is good for pushing the first objective to the left. In an extremely confined space, the jetpack slot is best used for a close quarters star card, like an extra explosive or a scout pistol. I'm running the cycler rifle here because I like it, but the choice is yours, my friend. Now, the first uplink to the left, enclosed inside an Imperial base, is hard to push on as the Imperials. Your team's AT-ATs and AT-STs can't really provide covering fire support, and it's really easy for close quarters heroes like Luke Skywalker to camp there and push you out. I get really lucky here because I get to position a probe droid at the uplink right as we push the rebels out. Now, halfway through the first phase, Boba Fett comes to assist in holding the uplink. This pretty much ensures that the rebels can't activate it throughout the course of the first phase. AT-ATs and AT-STs should try to focus on the uplink to the right as it's out in the open. Somehow, my team doesn't do a really good job of holding it, and the rebels call in a lot of Y-wings. Luckily, my team does a great job of pushing it back during the bombing run, and the rebels do very little damage to our AT-AT. Also, what's Luke Skywalker doing out in the open like that? That's a waste of a hero token right there. Now, on the second phase, it's better to spawn in your AT-AT toward the latter half. I spawned in one near the beginning, and my view is completely obstructed by trees, and it's not really productive. I just ended up spamming the orbital strike and blaster fire on the uplink and got like one kill. During the bombing run, it's really important to stay alive and get as many kills as you can. Rebels trying to fire on your AT-AT will have to get in close as its trees obstruct their line of fire. It's really easy to sit off to the side, spam Scan Pulse, and rack up the kills. Try not to die as it's a really long walk back from your spawn. Now, at the end of the bombing run, you should try to push the third set of uplinks immediately. It's a really long walk, and the rebels spawning in can activate it right away. The uplink toward the right by the lake is really easy to push if you're running Scan Pulse. There's a lot of good cover, including a couple giant trees and an elevated position overlooking the lake as well as the uplink. If you can get the jump on anyone turning the corner using Scan Pulse, you can rack up the kills. You're also really close to the rebel spawn, so heave grenades with impunity. The only drawback is, if you die, it's quite a long walk back to the uplink, so try not to die. Well, thanks for watching. Get online and start collecting that double XP, and give those rebel scum a run for their money. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.